Right guys, we're back in for a leg day. We just looked at, I think the last leg day was over a year ago now, so I thought I'd run through the current. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it will be. The current leg day is quite different to the one that we done back in, I think it's February last year was the last one. So we'll see what's happening there. So I'll run through the session first. So we've got lying hammy, just one working set with a drop, and then leg extension with the Patrick Tuer rest pause. And then we're going to do a leg press first. So the reason for that is I felt like all last year in 2024, I didn't do leg press at all. So I'd done barbell squat and then pendulum. Don't know why, just enjoyed that setup. So I just kept running with that setup. It felt comfortable. I was enjoying it. But I kind of noticed that my quads weren't as kind of sweepy as they once were. So since adding in the leg press again, I've definitely seen a noticeable change to my sweep through my quad. So I think that needs to stay in, and the priority is to bring up that sweep. So I've kept the leg press in first prior to the squat movement, which is still the pendulum. So I'm going to do 2 working sets in the horizontal, and then 1 working set on the pendulum, and then 2 working sets on the seated leg curl, and then abs. So that's, calves and abs. So that's the setup there. So slightly different to what we've done over a year ago. In terms of update, so we're 5 weeks until the end of the the off season now. So we've got a 5-week run, and then going to health phase the first week of April until the end of May, and then the first week of June is going to be the start of prep. So the 2nd of June is the start of prep for the Two Bros British Pro, which is the 19th of October. On the 2nd of November, we've got the Romania Pro, or the Muscle Fest. I think it's Muscle Fest? Muscle something. Aye, Muscle something, believe it or not. And then I'm going to finish the season in Spain, where I won my pro card, so that's going to be the Spanish Pro. So, yeah, an exciting year all laid out. I've got clients competing throughout the year. Scottish season's coming up, obviously. I've got a client competing in Sweden in September. And I've got other clients dotted about as well, which is going to be a very exciting year client-wise, a very exciting year for myself, obviously pro debut. And not really expecting anything. I'm genuinely not. I don't feel any pressure. I don't feel, kind of people kind of get like, oh, I feel pressured from so-and-so in the gym or so-and-so friends. It's like, friends don't really care that much, trust me. So I don't feel pressure from anyone, to be honest, or anything. I'm just looking to bring the best look I've ever brought, and that's that at the end of the day. I kind of feel quite calm going into it. You know, I'm not on anyone's radar. I'm not on any judge's radar. So that's ideal for me. I don't want to be. So, and I'm sure down the line, my time will come. But I'm very much a realist, knowing that I'll need to put in a lot of work compared to some guys who I'm not as genetically gifted as. And that's fine. That doesn't bother me at all. So I'm in this for kind of long haul anyway. So the off season, like I said, now we're kind of in and out, topping out, at about 6,400 calories, which is not fun, but it's less than I've done in the past, but it's far more whole foods. Whereas in the previous off season, I was around 7,000 calories, but I had like junk food and stuff, not junk food, but like shitty sources thrown in there just to kind of make up the calories. Whereas now it's all whole food, apart from the intra shakes. So that is slightly different. And yeah, I think everything's going well. So the highest I've been so far, heaviest I've been so far is 294. Kind of floating around that spot, 292, 294 with relative ease. I'm not bloated. I'm not like overly stuffed, but I'm not hungry either. So kind of like at that kind of peak off-season point. So it's interesting to see where we'll go from there. I'm excited to diet purely off the fact that I want to feel hungry again. So that's going to be exciting to do. Other than that, I think that's everything wrapped up. That's the update. Yeah, like I said, just dead excited. So enjoy. I said, go so usual 6-4-1 warm up, and then we're going to do 1 working set, probably 12. 8 to 12, and then a double drop off the back of it. So I'm starting my hammers for a while now, just to get out of the way, basically. Nothing too scientific, to be honest. "17 years of training, I still get the fear for legs." 3.5 and then a 2.5. Aye. So I blew my head off earlier with these. Definitely not healthy.
Come on, speed it at least. 1, get 2, yeah, up, good, up, 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, Mike. Get, come on, couple there. Go, get. Good.
We took a week off last week. We're both done in, so yeah, it's going to be extra sore tomorrow. So after a week off, you usually just try to, if you can push the numbers that you got 2 weeks prior, fair enough, but hitting the same kind of weight, same kind of reps, I'd say is probably the ideal scenario after a week off. So, but don't be disheartened if it kind of drops down a wee bit. It's not that big a deal.
Nice. Good. Another one. Get. Go. Yeah. Grab me. Control at the top, squeeze. Down the bottom. Another 2. One more. At 10.
So, I think we've done this before on camera. It's the rest pods that Patrick Cheer got me to do way back in the day. 12-15 reps, 45-second rest, as many reps as you can, 30 seconds, as many reps as you can, 15 seconds, as many reps as you can, 5 seconds, and then 20 partials to finish. So it's a lot of reps, but it's just one working set. And yeah.
I give it all that I got will never stop. I give it all straight to the top. Yeah. Yes, control. Yeah, all that I got, I give it every day. They lost the plot, they think I'm menacing. They wanna talk, but I ain't settling. Circle is tight, feeling like better brains. Whole lot of glow trying to make it no matter. Well, it's a million go harder. 9-9, we sure gotta give it a roll, man, like Don Dallas. Got it! Why's your target? 1, get. Get.
Get to anything. There you go. 5, 4, 2, 1. Step back. There you go. Come on, still here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. Go!
So we're going to do, it's the horizontal here, so just one working, one back off. Nothing like overly crazy. So 8 to 12 for the first one, 12-15 for the second.
Happened the last time.
Aye.
Slightly.
That's a little bit better.
Alright.
Aye.
Yeah,
So we have got gym pins, but the plastic for the pins has been squished in, so we can't get the gym pins in. So with foot placement here, we're trying to go for right at the bottom of the plate, just to get as much quad as possible.
One. Aggressive. Back. Here you go. Come on, man. Easy. Good. Yep. Good. Kick. Yep. Go. Yeah. That's the one. Again. Good. Big one. And try. Okay. So there. Squat. Get up. Don't forget. Please. Do it again, as you go. Yes, come on, I've got you. Let's get it, come on, everything. Come on, get it. Come on, that's yours. Get it, go it again. Hold on. 1, 2, 1. Yes, let's go. Yes. Good. Yeah. Good. Good. Yeah. Perfect, mate. Again. Again. Still there. Don't stop. Again. Right. Good. Go on, hands. Loads in there. Legs are good. Get it back leg. Right. Again. Come on. Still there. Again. I've got it. Bend the fucking legs. Everything this. Come on. You go on. Yes. Come on. Get it. Yeah, mate. Go on again. Go back. 2, 1. Yes, mate. Good. 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 Oh, baby, it's forward. Good. Good, good. Easy, come on. Good. Come on. Aye. Stop moving, fine. Go. Aye. Come on. Smooth. Aye, fuck off. Fucking do that for you. Fuck off.
So pendulum, so quads are absolutely rinsed, so just one set in the pendulum, and that'll be quads done. And then 2 sets on the leg curl upstairs, and then calves, but my calf training is a joke. So, but no, it's funny, after a week off, like strength is there, it just feels like 5% unstable. But usually with 1 week back in, that's gone by the second week. So in fact, did I PB on that? I did PB on my working set. So still a victory there. So, but again, like I said at the start, if you take a bit of time off, say a week, maybe 2, come back, you're doing relatively similar numbers, then that's a good thing. It'll be 2 to start when it comes back down. 11, 102, that's 105.
Young legend in the making. Heard they was something, so I shake them. Yeah, I heard them hating, but a nigga been patient. In my room just pacing. Marathon lifestyle. We've been running different races. Taking the risk is the safest. My people been catching cases, so I'm stacking up faces. Trying to show them different places, cause they only need to wait out. Ain't had enough to stand down. Stand up and we stand out. Looking for a handout, but let me know how that pan out. The boys sweeter than Pop-Tart. Out here trying to get the right side.
Working set, 8 to 12 with a pause. And then the back off, 12-15 with a pause as well. We'll do 3 sets of 20 reps in calf raise. Yeah, don't really do anything more than that. Any heavier than a plate, calves get really tight. I feel calves a lot doing like leg curl and stuff like that, so they get a good bit of stimulus out of that. So I don't need to overload We were doing calves at one point twice a week, but I thought it was overkill for me anyway. Those legs wrapped up, and as you can see, as you saw, it was a different session compared to the one we done over a year ago. So I like to kind of mix things around when it comes to like actually programming exercises towards areas I want to bring up, rather than just kind of going right, what's so and so doing, what's this coach doing, and it's more so tailoring movements and rep ranges and stuff around where I feel I'm kind of lacking. So that's why, like I said, the leg press was in first. Pendulum was after that, so on and so forth. So, no, a good one there. Considering a week off, I was quite happy with how everything moved. Usually the week off, like I said, after leg presses, some things feel a wee bit, a tad unstable. So it's obviously when the compounds, the stability is kind of off just a touch. Even after 1 week, the stabilizers tend to kind of not turn off, but you know what I mean, just kind of down-regulate a wee bit. So that when we go back in the following week or the week after, is that we tend to see things suffer a wee bit in terms of that stability. But today was good, matched or progressed, and then I'm sure the next 7 weeks are going to be quite fruitful in terms of progression. So, like I said, I've got 5 weeks left of this official push, 7 weeks until my next week off. I only know that because I've got a stag do mid-April, and that obviously has to be a week off. So that's the game plan, and then the prep will roll around quickly as it always does. Like I said, dead excited for that. So a much leaner starting point as well. It'll be good to kind of review looks from the first video in 2024 compared to where we are in June. But I definitely think I have a much better composition now, shape, etc. So it's probably it's definitely the best starting point I've ever had in terms of prep. So, which is going to be exciting, and then more muscle, easier time of getting in shape, etc. A little bit busier with one-to-one PT as well, so that's pushing up expenditure and whatnot. So it's all, I think it's a recipe for definitely my best look ever. So need to do what I did in 2024 and 2019, and along with helping Nick, is to just, you know, stay calm. I mean, the worst thing in the world is you don't win and you just go do another show. So it's not like any kind of, it's not like a contact sport where you, like, if you don't perform you get knocked out. So I mean, if you don't perform the way you want to perform on stage, you tweak the look and you go and do another show. So that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. This time, like I said, I don't feel any pressure at all. And why would I? Because right back at the bottom again, which is good. So yeah, another week down. So just remember to subscribe and do all that lovely, lovely stuff. Cheers.